know, I had a weird dream once. I thought I was a school teacher with the eyes of a chimpanzee.
Right, we're back with Infernax. Doing the evil playthrough this time. Just rename him to Gardakan. Let's go casual.
Casual.
Yeah, let's fly casual.
Yeah, casual.
Right, is it loaded properly? Yes, there we go, wizards. Oh, and for the rest of this playthrough, I'll be playing as if we were playing as Palpatine. Oh. Join me, Sam, as we go on a quest for unlimited power.
You're not saying it right. You need to put more. You need to do it harder.
Look at this, though. His attack is just force lightning. Oh,
Force lightning? What kind of lightning is that? It looks like a fucking cloud.
It's close enough.
Looks like a severe, a level 7 vape attack. Look at it. He's blown some fat clouds.
Can you imagine how fucking terrifying episode 3 would have been if Palpatine had just started vaping in the middle of the Yoda fight?
What? It's treason then. No, he vapes while doing the maneuver, while trying to do the demonic scream, so he's demonically screaming, and there's like a spiral cloud. It's also it works because it's intimidation, and it's like cloud cover. So it's a mist to help conceal him.
I was about to say that go the other way, like, he vapes, and then the scream is him expelling the vape smoke.
Yeah, that's what I was like. He does the scream while spinning in the air, while exhaling. So it's like this weird twisting funnel cloud, while he's like doing the weird ass scream and cutting them to death.
Some genius, please take episode 3 and edit a vape over Palpatine.
Then later on, it's like, is it possible to learn this power? Not at this wattage. You need to go all the way up to 300 watts. 300 watts? Is that possible? Not from the advice of a Jedi. Wait, hang on. There are several things to unpack here.
Yes.
You killed him with a mace, even though you're a wizard. And the profile pic shows him as like a detective in Chicago in the 1930s.
That's just how good of a wizard he is, Sam. He killed him with a mace, despite having no mace. Oh yeah, the point on his hat's cut off and it looks like a fedora. Oh
yeah,
my
look
God.
At it. Doesn't he look like an old school detective?
Oh, we've reached the shore. That's when she walked into my office, despite the fact that we were nowhere near the office. Christ. Just this entire playthrough, but narrated like an Irish film noir.
How'd you get into my office? You know, I came in through the trapdoor. Trapdoor?
What's that trapdoor for? Something special, let me show you more.
Imagine that scene, just conversation doing this, like, old style detective and just, like, the classic almost Bond babe in the dress and things. Just having this completely seriously. The trapdoor, what's the trapdoor for? Here, let me show you.
Friendly reminder that the Queen was a Bond girl.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I say that word when I shouldn't have. I said, and your only response was, oh, yeah, the Queen was a Bond girl. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, imagine the Queen is the one in this scenario.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I'm not apologising to the Queen of England. No, she runs a country, she can take it. She's a big girl. Sam, help, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore.
If you excuse me, I'm going to try and learn his wizard vaping tech. You know, knocking skeletons out, making skeletons fucking bleed just from your, like, what, raspberry-scented cloud.
Raspberry scent, that's clearly blueberry. Fuck's it.
Is that his idea? He makes his own special e-liquid, but he puts in a few drops of holy water, so it's lethal against ghosts, just fucking vaping.
Only a Jedi would smoke the raspberry some. Oh, God.
Yeah, look at that.
Step episode 3, just the hello there scene, but General Grievous pulls up 4 vapes. I've been converted to a cyborg so I can vape harder.
No, I can go one better than that.
Yeah.
Do you remember that terrible fan-made film that's based off the Alien films. What was it called? Was it Prometheus? The first one.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Saying the guy in charge of making the maps got lost along with this other fucker. At one point, he just had a tube and he's like inhaling. He's like, "Let's smoke some." What, you got tobacco in there? Yeah, tobacco. Well, the Grievous just has like a special tube, like for emergency, to strike himself up for battle. As a bit of like THC vape juice, get him nice and loosened up for battle. General Kenobi. Oh.
That's why he's coughing. Way too much vape.
Well, do you think he goes for like Bane? Like he activates in like battle?
Yeah.
No one cared to put on the mask. The reason why his voice is slightly higher pitched is because he's like only vaping, only breathing in the vape juice and not really air. It's just like messing with. Just breathing in vape like clouds. That's not really good for you. I'm the pinnacle of health, Obi-Wan. Prepare to die.
Behold my attack, Obi-Wan, the windmill. Good. I'm glad that we got to the root of this. The 50s detectives are selling vapes to Sith Lords.
No, through their trapdoors. That's what it's used for. To run as a legal vape business.
Oh god.
Secrecy is my motto. I never tell. You will notice even my business card. There's nothing on it.
This boss fight's gonna be really fucking annoying. His attack power's so shit though. Wait, we're gonna have to pour so much into attack power after this.
What, he's trying to build his own vape device. It looks like, like the classic 80s phones, which are about as portable as a book.
On the bright side, 80s phones do make it great. Look at this animation, but he's got no magic. Just fucking dancing in his general direction.
Yeah, he's making one of them a custom like mod, so it's like a literal like battery or a massive fucking battery in it, and just pours an entire like litre of juice in it or whatever, or loads of juice, entire bottle, and just he puts it up to like 666 watts or some shit. He's like, oh, have you like seen, what was it, Chowder, where he's like doing a spit take for like a combined total of like 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours later. Oh, dude.
Palpatine, do you realise what you've done? The animators are going to have to draw so much smoke.
No, I'm just imagining the creator goes, "You vape, man? A flavour." Go full Filthy Frank.
Oh god. Hang on a sec, I need more fucking coins. Gotta get better robes just immediately.
Well, is that going to be the ultimate quest? Like, to get as high wattage on the device as possible and saying, "You see, I was limited by the size of the battery I could put in the device, but I've come to a revelation. What if I use an external battery?" I just like somehow gets a car battery and just hooks up this custom-made device. Like, we're going to 1,000 watts here.
No, just Palpatine has like the vape device on the table in front of him, and like he's T-posing while holding like the crocodile clips for the car battery. Unlimited power.
No, what happens is, it shows him like, alright, let's give it a shot, 1,000 watts. And then, it's like, 3 days later, the attempt of my life has left me scarred and deformed. Yeah, it turns out making your own custom vape device, you usually have to, fire test it first. You just kind of blow up in his fucking face.
Oh, God.
The only reason he survived is because the battery wasn't inside it. So he exploded in his face, but the battery blew up like a meter away.
This is actually just the in-canon explanation for the original appearance of the Emperor in Episode 6.
Oh, I'm too weak. He's actually using Force Lightning with one hand. Just, I'm too weak.
Sorry, episode 5 even. So, do you know about the original appearance of the Emperor? Because,
No.
okay, so Ian McDermott plays the Emperor in film 6 through 3, right? Like, he's basically just played Palpatine since he got hired to do episode 6.
Oh, was he the one in 6?
Yeah, he was the one in 6, but, so the Emperor's in episode...
Oh, I just saw he just did the prequels.
No, he's in episode 6 as well. Like, dude's fucking old. He's like 90 something. But so he was in episode 6, and he's basically played Palpatine in every movie ever since. But so he was in, like, the Emperor appears in episode 5, but they hadn't, like, properly hired an actor yet. So, like, what they did, like, basically they hadn't properly, like, finalised the Emperor's appearance, but they had, like, a vague idea. So what they did to get the effect was they, like, hired a school teacher to, like, put on a bunch of makeup, and then they superimposed the eyes of a chimpanzee over the top of her. It's, like, one of the weird, to do the sunken eyes and the wrinkles. If you don't believe me, just Google, like, Palpatine original, but, like, yeah, it's fucking weird.
Well, I just imagine him, like, during his training describing this to Darth Vader. You know, I had a weird dream once. I thought I was a school teacher with the eyes of a chimpanzee.
So
what the fuck?
It wasn't even a school teacher.
What? We've all had that dream, right?
It was a painter.
Oh, painter. Well, is it the painter who did that infamous Jesus painting, like the remaster of? When it was about as well as the GTA 5 remaster?
No, I don't
2.
think so. No, they actually hired a quite well-known painter to play the Emperor, though. Or at least someone who happens to have the same name as a well-known painter by coincidence. Oh, crap. Well, at some point, you and me are going to have to watch the demastered version of Episode 4.
Oh, so imagine, like, on off time, Darth Vader's, like, painting the Emperor. I said, alright, let me see it. Master, I'm not very good yet, and I need some work. No, just let me see it. And, like, the picture of him with, like, as a teacher with the chimpanzee eyes, and for some reason, Darth Vader has drawn him as a woman. Like,
concept art Emperor is literally just like Darth Vader's bad painting the Emperor. I love it.
It's like a Rule 63 painting, but especially with the chimpanzee eyes. And so it's just like, it's treason then, Master. Oh wait,